Oor Clint. Margaret's got me to tell you about this new one.
This is a letter to Mrs. Kennelwife. Dear Mrs. Kennelwifey, I thought I had better write to you to let you ken that it wasn't all my Clint's fault about what happened at your kennels. It was his freends' fault and all. You see, Oor wee Clint, I gets the blame for everything that happens in the toon when he's just an innocent victim. Wee Clint and his pals were at a loose end with nothing to do, so they thought they would like to help someone out. There was a man standing at the road end where your kennels are, so they asked him, "Oh, mister, do you think they dugs would like a walk?" And the man said, "I'm sure they would." So the laddies thought they had been given permission to take your dugs for a walk. Nobody told them that it was just a man waiting for a lift for his work. I'm sure the laddies made nae harm when they let the dugs out. Wee Kenny McCrae took out a boxer and a wee spaniel he was sorry for, because it was in a kennel by itself. And I'm sorry to hear that the wee spaniel is saying pups to the boxer. But I didn't see that the wee dog's ruined. I think the pups will be lovely with wee bow faces and lumpy lugs. I would hae in myself, but Oor Towser will only hae another dog in the house. You see, he doesn't ken he's a dog. And if you say the word duck, he runs to the window to see him. I hope you'll be careful what you say about the pups to wee Kenny. You see, his mother doesn't want him to ken the facts of life till he's 30. I made the mistake of telling him the pups would come in the vet's bag, but his mother had already told him it was the doggy vet that would bring them in its beak, and we didn't want Kenny to get anywhere confused. The laddies had been missing for about 3 hours when wee Charlie Cahoon's mammy came greeting to the door. She had got it into her head that wee Charlie had been taken away by the gypsies. I tell her, I'm sure the gypsies wouldn't want your Charlie. Now that wasn't very nice. All I meant was the gypsies had big families and they wouldn't want another mouth to feed. Charlie's a lovely wee laddie, and I would hae him myself if he didn't eat so much. After that, I heard Wayne shouting that the bog monster was coming, and sure enough, a Wayne was coming up the path with a big Alsatian dog covered in mud. When he's washed his face, we discovered it was wee Jim McGregor. The big dog had dragged him out of the moss, so when we washed his face, we discovered it was him, but we still had to strip him and put him in the bath. The big Alsatian was that friendly, it tried to get into the bath with him. So I was very surprised to learn that it was supposed to be a fierce watchdog you had bought recently to guard the kennels, and you would be better to take it back. The next laddie to come was wee Ernie Duncan, with 12 poodles that he had tamed. He was roaring and greeting. It turned out that it was only his feelings that were hurt. Big laddies had told him it was only Jessies that had poodles, and they were going to tell everybody in the school on Monday morning. I was told that the poodles were at the kennels to get tarted up so they could have their photos taken with their mistress outside the Kirk after she got married. I hope you managed to get all the sticky willies out of the wee pedigree. That Ma Clint, in time that Ma Clint took for a walk in time for the dog show that night. Wee Clint says you didn't look awfully pleased when he took it back. But don't worry, when the summer holidays come round, wee Clint and all his friends are going to come to your kennels and they're going to give you a hand.